Hello and welcome back to Remnant from the Ashes, Hardcore mode, where today we are going to actually be starting the campaign. We've got the Leto's armor set, the Twisted Idol, a couple rings. The Aggressor's Bane has actually been kind of interesting, adding to the tankiness of the build while attracting enemies. And yeah, as well as a few long guns that we can choose from. I might just stick with the coach gun for now. But yeah, so with that, let's get into the campaign. Alright, we fast travel to the Founder's hideout. And now we're gonna make our way through Earth to some dungeons. And yeah. So if you're noticing this stuff here is respawned, I did re-roll the campaign because I saw that I had Gorefist as a boss, and it was before last episode where I defeated him. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to fight Gorefist, so we'll be fighting Shroud on this campaign. I didn't really look at any other of the bosses down the line. We're just gonna kind of, besides the Shroud Gorefist decision, we'll just kind of take what the game gives us. And also the one thing to keep in mind with the Gorefist fight that I did complete, which I forget if I mentioned this during that fight, is that was a level 1 Gorefist. I believe on the campaign he's at least level 3. Let's kill these guys. And I thought it might go without saying, but just in case, I just want to mention, if you see the video like skip around, like you see me jump from one location to the next, it's usually because I found a dead end, or there's kind of nothing interesting happening, kind of like right now. And so I just kind of cut those parts out. That's a locked gate. We can't unlock it from this side. We'll have to go through a dungeon to get around to the other side. And hey, we have an elite. Oh no, they got me. I'm bleeding. I don't think it'll be that bad though. I'll probably just be able to use a healing circle to counteract the life loss. Oh, this guy is taken care of. And yeah, the bleeding effect is not amounting to much damage. I wonder if the Leto's armor is preventing it. Or I wonder if the Leto's armor is reducing the bleed damage. I believe it is. Yeah, if we look at it, it does give bleed resistance. Oh, another elite. Couple coach gun shots to the face will take care of that.
It's over.
Yeah, we're not bleeding anymore. I'm just gonna use a healing circle. And we're good to go. Oh, we got a root. Sweet, dropped the Luminite. Luminite is what we're gonna need to upgrade boss weapons if we plan on using them.
It's over.
We're dudes. Get out of here. Oh, I think I see the Tome of Knowledge. Nice. Keep leveling up Vigor for more health. Alright, and it looks like we found the first dungeon in the campaign.
Oh, what's that smell?
Apparently it smells bad. Oh yeah, so we're in the Hidden Sanctum. This should be the dungeon leading up to Shroud. And yeah, there's gonna be these things here, and you can destroy them, and it will summon Shroud. And you have to like knock off a quarter of his health for him to go away. I think destroying that thing also summons more enemies, because I have done this where I've made sure the area is clear of enemies, and then as soon as I destroy that thing, more of them show up. But just in case, I'll go a little ways and see if there's more dudes to kill. And then we'll go back and destroy it, see what happens. Go. And I see another Tome of Knowledge. I'm just going to grab that real quick. And yeah, we'll keep leveling up Vigor until it's at 20. And we have an archer. But taken down pretty easily. Alright, let's go back and destroy the first two of those. I don't even know what they are. Effigies or something. Here we go. Here's Shroud, and he disappeared right away. We'll light him on fire. And that should take care of that. Let's do the next one. Although I won't have Hotshot available, but I think it'll be fine. Bring that Shroud. There we go. And that attack he just did has a visual, or not a visual, an audio cue. It makes a high-pitched noise, and when you hear that, you just gotta run. Because there will be explosions happening on top of you if you don't. Okay. Let me clear out this room before destroying the third one. I especially don't want one of those explodey boys getting in the way. Ah, great, one of these guys. Yeah, let's do Hotshot. Cool. And then, can I destroy this thing and have Hotshot available for Shroud? Probably not. No, it just wore off. But we did complete a little quest. So, that was a trait point. More vigor. And there's our purple item. Let's see what that is. It's, the Drifter's Mask. Something we won't be using. And we've made it to the exit, where Shroud awaits. And for fighting Shroud, I think what I want to use is the hunting rifle. I'm going to put Hotshot on that. And then on my repeater pistol, I'm going to put Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark is especially useful in this fight, because the Shroud will teleport all around the map, and Hunter's Mark highlights enemies, so it's a good way of tracking them down. So yeah, I think that'll work nicely. If you're playing this with friends, one thing to keep in mind is to communicate whenever Shroud does that high-pitched explodey attack. The first time I tried going through hardcore mode with two of my nephews, we got to Shroud, and he did that attack, and both of us were on the same catwalk, and we went running in opposite directions, like towards each other, and we ran into the explosions that were chasing the other one, and then my other nephew got downed, and we ended up losing the run. So we had to, it took us 2 tries to get through hardcore, but we made sure after that to be a lot more careful, tried to like stay in different zones so we wouldn't accidentally draw the explosions to the other one. Alright. Let's go. It's wrong button. Ah, dang it. So I'm doing hot shot, and we'll see if we can get some good hits on Shroud here. So there's that explodey move. You can see that Shroud is down there. Oh, nope. Must have gone somewhere else. Alright, I'm gonna activate Hunter's Mark. Let's see if we can get more good attacks on Shroud. Still over there. Did I get him? Oh, I better run. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Dragon Heart just to make sure I stay at full health. I got Hot Shot back. That's nice. There he is. And he disappeared again. Cool. Shroud is down. And yeah, it wasn't too much trouble. I even got hit several times, and because of Leto's armor and the Twisted Idol, like never got down to below half health. And I don't think I did anything like particularly fancy. We're just gonna loot the place, try to get all the scrap and stuff that we can. If you're really like wanting to get as much scrap as you can break down some of these barriers. Okay, so we made it past Shroud. We are back above ground. And I'm switching to the assault rifle just because for variety. And we didn't really get a good location here. This little area can generate as, I think, either this, the Wailing Tree, or Mudtooth. And Mudtooth is probably the most useful to us at this point. So let's go ahead and use the checkpoint. And one thing, when you're looking at your advanced stats, it tells you your rating versus the zone down at the very bottom of the advanced info. And that little white diamond means that our gear score matches the level of the enemies here in this area. So you can kind of use that as a guide for what your gear should be. I think in general, you don't want to level up your gear too much, because the minimum level of any enemies on new worlds that you go to will be your gear score. So we want to keep the level of enemies as low as possible. Oh. And that guy showed up behind me too, huh? Another purple item. What do we got here? The stockpile circlet. What does that do? Maybe I should make sure no enemies are around before checking. It might be good to use instead of Aggressor's Bane. Or possibly Ring of Evasion. What does this do? Increase evade speed? Actually, Ring of Evasion does seem good on Litos. Like, it is kind of funny having faster evade speed with the heaviest armor in the game. So yeah, let's trade this out for the stockpile circlet, if I remember what it does. Increases max ammo reserves. Actually, no, I think we're probably good. Ammo hasn't really been an issue. And I already have 8 of the ammo containers if I ever do run out. So I'm going to see what's over this way, because I know that there's an exit down this road, but from looking at the mini-map. Looks like we have another sewer. So this could be like the Mad Merchant, or possibly the Hunter's hideout. Oh no, this is the Root Cultist. Okay. I'll just re-up on ammo and mods here. This is kind of an optional area, but I figured we might as well do it. And one option, if you're kind of following along, which would be to like play through a few adventure modes just to get more traits, more trait points. I guess that's kind of one advantage you have if you don't use the World Analyzer, is you'll just naturally be at a higher trait level, so you can max out. Whoa, that was quick. So you can max out the Vigor and start going into Bark Skin faster.
Come on.
Another one of those things. Got him. Which means more Illuminate.
It's over.
So there are a couple rewards you can get from this dungeon. And the key to getting them both is to ignore these trees that you see at first and just head straight through the dungeon. And you want to find the cultist at the end. Is that a link? we go. So there's the second tree. And we have our Tome of Knowledge. So that means we have Vigor maxed out at 20. Let's go talk to this guy.
Mercy. You here to commune with the root? Come on then. Listen. Anywhere you look, humans kill each other. Feed off each other like dogs. We're lost, stranger. The root came to save us from ourselves. The path is narrow. Most will die. But those predestined will live forever in the root's embrace. It is. I saw this place in visions. We had our chance, stranger. It's the root's turn now. You doubt me? I see it. Here, take this. I hear you. Can you hear
It gives us the root circlet. Let me double check and see what that does. Melee speed?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
I'll give it a try. Over the aggressor's bane. So now what we can do is we can just go ahead and destroy those trees. And that's another little mini quest. And then when we go back to the root cultist, he'll be upset at us. And we'll get another item from killing him. So, I think I'll just go back here, activate Hotshot, see if we can take this thing down quickly. Not quite quickly enough. But I got Hotshot back already. I think we can just destroy it though without it. And thankfully, Leto's armor
It's over.
makes it so we can just tank most of those hits. Let's see, I think I'll drop a healing circle and just kind of do the same thing here. But at closer range so we do more damage. Okay, we can just drop another healing circle. And yeah, not much they can do about that. The cultist is upset now. Oh, he's kind of a tough dude. And I kind of cornered myself. There we go. And we got the braided thorns. Increases crit chance by 10%. Oh. I like that way better. It's actually a pretty useful item. There's the Skyrim door. And we can exit. We'll use the checkpoint here to refill ammo and health. Just back on the streets. Killing trees. And he's down. Try to light more guys on fire if we can. Oh no, the mod wore off.
Stay down!
Yeah, honestly, the hunting rifle is probably the best gun to use in this area. It's more accurate, it has better range, and I think you get, like, bonus weak spot damage, or maybe bonus critical damage. And then eventually, you'll find this area here. And this is the door to the next section in the campaign, which is the subway. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna enter the subway and use the checkpoint, and then I think we'll call it here. But I just want to make sure I use the checkpoint so that the next time I load the game up, I can fast travel back here. But yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.